Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
No peace on stolen land. Liberation's on demand.
No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
End the occupation.
End the occupation.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
End the occupation.
End the occupation.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
End the occupation.
End the occupation.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
End the occupation.
End the occupation.
People have already died. 70% of them are women and children, and 68,000 wounded. Doctors Without Borders has stated that it's expected 85,000 more people will die of starvation and wounds because there's no medical supplies, and Israel is not allowing any food or water to come in. That is genocide. We cannot be a party to genocide. U.S. weapons should not be sent to Israel. No money should be sent to Israel. We need to stop supporting Israel in its genocide. We're here as part of a global day of action against genocide, against U.S. military bases abroad, against sending weapons for genocide. All over the world.
Why you're here today?
My name is Ritza, and I'm here to support Palestine. As people, we should be treating everyone with love and respect and help each other, one of a kind. Our home is Earth, and we should just help each other.
Free Palestine. Stop the wars. Hands off the Palestinians. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. We're here today on the second anniversary of the war in Ukraine to demand an end to these wars abroad. The United States is sending billions of dollars around the world for wars, for drones, dropping bombs on people. We need to have the money for the people in this country who need housing, who need health care, who need education. That's where the money should be going, not for the war machine. This base is the largest base, U.S. military base for the export of weapons all over the world. We have people who can't get health care in this country, and we're sending billions around the world for war. In Israel, they have national health care, but we don't even have health care for people in the United States. What kind of system is this? Stop the wars abroad. Win the war at home. We're in a war to defend the people in this country. That's really what we're in. The war for the people in this country to defend their lives, to defend their housing, so they can eat, so they can have a good life. This is really what we need to organize for. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. There are unions in the United States, and more people are demanding a permanent ceasefire. They're demanding an end for U.S. military weapons. But this government is not listening. This Congress is not listening. This Congress represents the war profiteers. Nancy Pelosi supports the war. She votes for every war appropriation. Who is Nancy Pelosi representing? She's representing the war profiteers in Pacific Heights, the billionaires who profit from war. It's a big business in the United States for war, for weapons. When people are going hungry, when people can't get health care, when people can't get education, we're spending in the United States money for war. We say free Palestine, end the war machine. Free Palestine. End the war machine.
End the war machine.
Free Palestine. End the war machine. Free Palestine. Stop the wars abroad, win the war at home. Stop the wars abroad, win the war at home. Stop the wars abroad, win the war at home. We're in a struggle in this country for survival. There's a rise of fascism in this country, which threatens working people and threatens the world. We need more democracy, not less. And this base is a base that has been used to supply weapons and arms all over the world, from Chile, many countries around the world. Weapons have gone from this base to support military dictatorships, to support corrupt fascist regimes around the world. This base should be turned into a base for people, not for war.
Palestinian people in Gaza are weapons are dropping bombs on children. Doctors Without Borders has estimated that 85,000 more people are going to die from the forced starvation by the apartheid Israeli government. That's forced starvation. That's violation of international law. That's on top of the 27,000 who've already died. 70% of them are women and children. We cannot allow our U.S. bombs to fall, to be sent to Israel. That's money that's being spent in Israel for war and for genocide. The Genocide Convention clearly states that we need to prevent genocide, not fund it. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
My name is Jose. I'm here today to help try to stop the genocide in Gaza. For myself personally, I was just describing I'm also a veteran. I served in the Marine Corps for about 4 years honorably. I get out because my politics weren't really meshing with the politics of the organization, to put it lightly. And I realized, like, as time went on, it's like, yeah, I really can't be a part of this. So, like, coming back out here and trying to put a stop to, like, a lot of the violence that, I obviously help perpetuate, but, millions more are helping perpetuate every day. To do anything that we can to, like, stop it is pretty much it's like the most important thing we can do, I think.
And do you think other veterans feel the same way, or other military people? They don't like what they're doing. But
well, it all really depends on where you are, what you do. But unfortunately, I would say a minority of veterans probably share this opinion, and that's just on my opinion. I'd like to be wrong. I would love to be wrong.
And the United States is spending trillions for war.
Yes.
Yet you have homeless in this country. People can't get health care. People can't get education. What does it say about the priorities for the United States?
Well, that obviously, like, people aren't prioritized, not the veterans that actually commit these atrocities or are subject to, the ramifications of having to do that, and not the people who, raise them and care for them and then send them into this institution so then they can do these kinds of things, right? It's I would describe it personally as like a state policy of misanthropy.
To stop this genocide and this killing. Every day is more people killed, and so getting out here is actually something you can do that's physical. We keep writing and emailing and calling our representatives, but it seems to fall on deaf ears. So just showing up out here and trying to reach people. Yeah.
And what's your name?
Elaine.
And why is the United States spending so much money for war, the war machine? It seems like it's unlimited money.
Why is what?
Unlimited. Why do they spend so much money for the war machine? It seems like it's unlimited. They
Right.
always have billions more for war.
Exactly. So we have to challenge that. There is something, the underlying system that is very entrenched that most people don't know about, and I don't know much details, but I know there's something very wrong going on.
And what's your name?
Elaine?
Okay. Are you going to come back?
Yeah.
For others' actions?
Yes.
Free Palestine. Would like to be blocking shipments to Israel, but we're here just demonstrating our position that the United States should not be sending shipments or money to Israel to conduct a genocide against children.
What's your name?
I don't want to share my name.
Can you talk while you're here today?
Yeah, I'm here because I'm a mom, and I'm really tired of seeing images of blown up babies all over the internet, and our money is funding this, and it is putting us in a horrible position in the world, even more than we've already been in from our stature, and it's not making things any better for us here. It's not making anybody safer anywhere, and it's certainly just killing tens of thousands and soon to be hundreds of thousands of people. There's really calculated starvation happening. I saw images of Khan Yunis yesterday. Somebody had gotten in and the entire thing has been bulldozed. So I'm pretty anti-fascism and what's happening across the world, and this needs to stop.
Okay, and this is the second anniversary of the Ukraine war.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, we've just been, again, continuing to fund war to maintain our positions of power in the world. And I'm pretty done with that all around.
I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran here for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza and an end to the occupation.
And this base is sending all these weapons around the world. Who are they benefiting?
No one, absolutely no one, except for Israel, of course. Yeah. So.
And how long have you been active?
I'm not active. I was active for 4 years, and I haven't been in since 2021. Yeah.
But you feel that the military should not be doing this?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I wanted to come here to represent veterans who did not support this at all.
I think there should be a general strike. I think we workers, we have power, and we need to withhold our labor as long as our government is just extracting money from us and oppressing us. And what I would like to see is labor unions rising up and refusing this genocide. It's been done before. Scottish workers refused to work on Chilean planes that were bombing in Chile. The workers that are loading the boats, the workers here at military bases, we can all rise up and say, no, we're not going to do what our government tells us when we know that it is wrong.
So workers have the power.
We absolutely do, and we need to use that power.
Tom Watson, Veterans for Peace, Party of One out of the USA, representing Rio Vista, California, here to tell Biden and Congress not to support the genocide in Gaza.
And this base, what does this base represent to you?
This is amazing. It's a serenity and peace here and aggression there. That's what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling.
And the United States has got 800 bases all over the world.
What is
the purpose of these bases?
Oh yeah, just to keep the military presence and spend all our money, which 3% of it could feed the whole world if they would just reduce the military budget. Absolutely.
And you're with a veteran?
Veterans for Peace, Party of One, USA.
My name's Green. Okay. I'm here with the Industrial Workers of the World, and we are here to go demand the Travis Air Force Base stop sending weapons to Israel. Because it is the largest transport air base in the U.S., and it is directly sending weapons to Israel, which are being used to facilitate the genocide of the Palestinian people. And we're here to say no more, and that this cannot go on using our tax dollars to go and fund a genocide of people overseas.
And this base is a major military base, weapons all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Trillions of dollars are being spent on war.
Yeah.
Why is the United States such a big warmonger?
Well, the United States is inherently an imperialist organization which is run by imperialist crones who decide that that is the best way for them to make money and hold their monopoly over the world by saying if they can keep luring us into endless wars, and that is their excuse for their hold on power. Whereas we simply have to realize that power is in the hands of the people. We just need to take it, and we need to stop sending weapons. We need to stop funding wars. We need to stop sending troops, and we need to stop bombing kids.